You may not know, besides Germany, there are two countries that follow fascism, which are Japan and Italy. Fascism was also known as Nazi Germany. This was Germany in the period from 1933 to 1945 under the dictatorial control of Hitler and the Nazi Party. Italian fascism was the period when Italy was under the domination of the Fascist Party, led by Benito Mussolini from 1922 to 1943. As for Japan, Japanese fascism was in power in Japan when Japan joined the Axis and went to conquer most of the Asia-Pacific region in 1920s. Why in the world there are hundreds of countries and territories, but only these three countries have ever followed fascism? To get more than that, let's come to the definition of fascism. Fascism is a political ideology and mass movement that advocated to annihilation of all basic human freedoms, terrorism, brutal oppression of people, causing war to dominate the world. Fascism always wants the world to be subdued and wants to destroy all countries which do not follow this fascism. We can also simply understand that zeitgeist is a political ideology, and views about totalitarian states have opposing views on the democratic state. It seems that this regime is very brutal, right? So we need to watch more to find out why only three countries follow fascism. Because only these three countries have a rebellious mindset to have a monopoly on policies of everything. Let's look at an example in Germany. Hitler was too famous, wasn't he? Because he wanted to take all power into his hands, and he killed many innocent people under the domination of fascism. Besides tyrannical brutality, another prominent feature of Nazi Germany was racism, especially the Jews. All other ethnic groups considered inferior by Nazi Germany were persecuted and brutally massacred. Similarly, Italy and Japan also followed fascism. When we talk about the nature of fascism, scholars argue that elements such as narrow nationalism, capitalism, militarism, and totalitarianism were the constitutive features of fascism. We can summarize the basic characteristics of fascism. It built a state with a powerful fascist party. Fascism had the objective of dealing with the risk of riots and invasions, as well as the overthrow of democracy. It also suppressed left-wing movements that were said to harm the country, such as communism, socialism, and democratic ideas, inciting national thinking. It fostered for patriotism to serve the country, inciting racist ideology in an extreme way. Affirming nationalist ideology. Nature is terrible, isn't it? So, what is the symbol of fascism? In fact, history does not have an official symbol for fascism. However, the black swastika symbol on the Nazi flag can still be considered to represent the horn of fascism. In 1929, the flag of the Nazi Germany was born with a flag designed with a red background, a white circle, and a black swastika in the middle. Many people think that the swastika in the Nazi flag was the swastika in Buddhism. In fact, these two symbols have no relationship. It's just the same image, and the meaning was completely different. The swastika in the Nazi's flag was derived from the Aryan swastika. According to Hitler, the ancient Aryans was a warlike, superior people, and Hitler asserted that the German nation was descended from these people. Therefore, the symbol of the Aryans, swastika, was chosen to become the symbol of the Nazi flag. It also became a symbol of the dictatorial and brutal domination of Nazi Germany in particular and fascism in general. So, we don't misunderstand about the meaning of the swastika in Buddhism. In general, fascism has caused many crimes against humanity with their tyranny and brutality. Especially in the two world wars, it was a large-scale war that covered all continents except Antarctica and had many countries participating. This was the most costly and most destructive type of war. But on August 15, 1945, Fascist Japan accepted the terms of surrender to Allies, ending the Second World War, which led to complete collapse of German, Italian, Japanese fascism. Thank you for watching the video.